Once completely overgrown and hidden in trees. This is a house that when you approach it, you can't help but get a sense of unease. It's been 30 years since anyone has lived inside, but everything has been left behind. From old medications and test tubes to coroner books and gruesome photos of diseases. I am so pumped to be back in this location. It's one that I've done before, so if you've been on the channel for a while, you'll remember it. But I had to do it one more time. A lot of the trees on the property have been cut down. There is a garbage dumpster out front. It's about to go. Everything in here is going to be cleared out. And rightfully so. There's nothing that can be done with this house. It's in bad shape. But it's an incredible explore. Let's go get at it. Big front window with curtains falling down. The ceiling has given way. And it is all behind this piano that I was trying to play, but it's so much decay in here. They barely move. The keys. Some will. You have to really hammer down on them. Old Barbie doll over there on the floor. Look at this. Schoolwork from '84. Wow. So neat. Come right here. Big. Big, big. It's a big mirror above what would have been a very nice fireplace. I'm assuming that this was a living room. It's really hard to tell. Books down here. Inventions and Discoveries, 1993. And the Prince of Tides. Another couch over here with a big painting up above it. A lazy boy. Just boxes of stuff. Now the decay in this one is bad. You may have noticed I finally listened to some of you and I'm wearing a mask and gloves. Thankfully. And check out this old Zenith TV. It's a floor model. It's on a stand. That is so vintage. And I'm pretty sure I left this book here the last time I was here. I'm going to have to look to check. But I'm pretty sure I did. Encyclopedia of Sudden, Involuntary, no, I'm trying to read it. Sudden, Violent, and Unexplained Death. No year on it. International Association of Coroners and Medical Examiners. Gonna look for a year. 1969. Funeral Customs, The Traditions of Death. You know, for how gross the exterior of this book is, the pages are in great shape. Primitive Concepts of Death. Ancient Civilizations. Religious Traditions. Further into it. Cadaver transplants can eliminate necessity of using live donors. The 5 criteria of death. Must seize and appraise all chattels. Afterwards let the coroner likewise seize all the chattels into our hands, and by good inquest appraise them. Death by misadventure, death by drowning, death by a fall, wow. New York City medical examiner's budget is $1 million. I gotta stop or I'm gonna be at this book the whole time. And there's a lot of really cool stuff in here. More old TVs. And then the sewing machine, which I believe was still in there. Yes, it is. Old singer. What a cool place. And we haven't even got to the other areas. I have a feeling this is going to be a very long adventure. The old Frigidaire fridge. This is vintage. I don't even know what year. My guess would be 60s, 70s. If any of you know, please let me know in the comments. See if there's any labels or anything anywhere. I'm not seeing any inside. Check the back. No, but there is a model number. I'll be able to use that to research it. So neat. Okay. We'll go around this way. My floor had a little bit of give to it. What in the heck is that? His pants are decaying right off. Wow. That was a shotgun shell for a second. It's the main front door. And the bathroom that has no ceiling anymore. Lab sticks. Avon Biomed. What is this? Okay. Never even heard of that before. Up there it has the date on it. It's 1990. I'm gonna have to back out of here. What the hell is that? Is that coyotes? That is coyotes. Yeah, this is the kitchen. Floor is not great. Nothing's great in here. That ironing board built into the wall. And here we have the doctor's bed. Mike, there's stirrups. Get up here. You hear the coyotes?
Yeah, I did. I was kind of hoping that there were coyotes, not dogs.
Yeah, there were coyotes. You're going in that room right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go in this one. Hmm? Yeah. Is it worse than before?
Oh, they're non-existent compared to before.
Okay. Another, wouldn't call it a piano. What are these called again? Drawing a blank. I know, don't forget. Well, what do we have here? Tomahawk. Leave that there. Another big oil painting. I feel like there used to be more in here. Somebody was using that as a fire pit. I do feel like there was more in here before. Here we go. Stethoscope. Stethoscope. What's left of it. Yeah, I really do feel like there was more in here before. Could be wrong. I think Mike is still doing his photos in that other room. So we'll go up these nasty stairs first. But then make sure not to forget about that room. Whoa. The floor right there felt like it was crumbling under my feet. Blood pressure gauge. Not even gonna try to climb into there. Ooh, there's a lot more damage in here than before. And I did think there was old Commodore computers in here. And there is. I don't know how close I'll be able to get to them. Oh, look at that doll. That's creepy. What is this? Can't see. Oh, Miracle MFM for fast weight loss. Look at this old stove. Leaning down and forward. What does that say? I can't even read that. Spencer, maybe? I can't tell. I really do not like walking over here. A VHS tape. Not labeled. Whole bunch of them up here. A never-ending story. I feel like if at this point I'm going to call this Explorer, it's going to be a long one. Look at this creepy doll. Oh my. And the old Commodores. This right now is what I'm standing on. Just rubble. And I want out. We'll come back to this room. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. This place really is amazing. So much old history here. I just made it worse. So much decay. It's been empty for so long. But it's hard to get through. Dust, decay, rubble everywhere. But holy cow, is it ever worth it? Oh, what is that? We're in a closet. I thought I remembered there being clothes hung up. Maybe that's another closet. I'm going to be very careful. I can see down to the main floor over there. International Medicine on Mechanisms of Disease. Oh. I will not be stepping any further than this. That floor is all gone right there and over there. And it's empty. Still gonna go back this way. There's so much paper and everything on the floor, I can't even get that door closed. Okay, here's the closet with all the clothes. Very vintage. More clothes and suits and spider webs and dust and nastiness. Just, yeah, Boy Scouts. Or Girl Guides. If anybody knows anything about Girl Guides, how old that would be. That would be cool to find out. Look at that, the baby blue on the inside. Another completely decayed bathroom. I'm willing to assume the floor is not very stable. So I'm not going to go that far in for a decayed bathroom. Spick and span. And then we have the waterbed frame. There actually used to be a couple of old Nintendos in here, but I think they're gone. They're painting. Those coyotes are still right outside. They're close. These windows are fully boarded and I'm hearing them very clearly. Not liking that. But the coyotes are not too much of a worry. Look at this. Transformers Micro Master Base. I almost thought I said master something else for a second. Harmonica book. Old Marlboro ad. Right. I always found this lamp to be very creepy. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Okay. Gonna head downstairs. Go into that other room and see about getting into the basement. Whew. I was about to go downstairs and forgot about this incredible room. Look at all the spider webs up here. One even across here. Nobody's been in here for a while. Oh no, are they gone? They're not there. I'm going to have to try to find them if they're not here. There was a case of old blood samples. Okay, there's a lot gone. I have a tripod here, it looks like. There used to be an old Star Wars toy. I remember somebody in the comments pointed it out that it would be very valuable. It was busted though. Little floor model TV in there, another typewriter, whole bunch of books, but I'm not willing to walk across this. Yeah, the blood samples are gone. There was old vaccines in here too. You can see a couple of the boxes back in the back there. No. Under some of this decay. Oh, nope. There's just a record player, which is cool in itself. Okay, the blood samples are gone. Darn. Oh, I did it again. Look at it. It's moving. The blood samples that were up there, yeah, they're gone. Yeah. Same with the Star Wars toy that was up there. Whoa, what happened to this room?
I left some pictures in there for you.
Okay. You're laughing, so. Whoa. Yeah, this room's in a lot rougher shape. I know, why would somebody take a blood slide? These are tests. Virus S. I remember looking that up before. I can't remember exactly what it was. Is this the same? No. Okay, this is probably where he left some of the pictures out. Well, what the heck is that? Histology. I'm not even going to try to say that. Condylomata acuminata. Yeah, no, I ain't reading that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think I can show these on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think I can. Ew. 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 So what are these? They don't look, they look like they can be shown on YouTube. Ew. That was all stuff I don't ever want to see again. Alright, so he said these stairs are non-existent. Very, very This is not even a floor, it's a door. Great. Oh man. But I have to get down here. Look at that wall. It's bowed right in. We made it. Sorry about that camera work. It's bad, but it's always been bad down here. If I remember correctly, this room, it's a whole bunch of old vintage bottles. Yes, it does. Crates and crates of them. Classic club soda. Don't know what that is. That's what all of those are. Green. See back there in those crates. Canada Dry. Sign or whatever that is. And a whole bunch of just stuff in here. Honestly, with the condition of that wall and everything, I'm not going to try to go too far in there. I know there's some cool stuff, but I'm just not going to risk it. I say that after climbing down those stairs. Some machinery that I have no idea what it's for. Any of you do, please let me know. Almost looks like grinders, but then not really. Now, it's this room that makes me believe that they were doing moonshine. All those bottles, there's bottles all over the floor in here. If I walk into this room, you're probably going to hear a bunch of crunching. Now, some people have thought that these were wine barrels. Others have thought other things, but it smells like dirty old whiskey in here. Trying to get in here without breaking bottles. There's no markings. This one's empty. You can see, easily roll it around. This one is corked and still has some in it. So crazy. Yeah, I gotta get out of here before I cut my feet.
You need a shot, which I'm sure you don't. The blood is still there.
Is it?
They knocked it off, so it's not in the trays anymore.
Oh, so it's knocked all over the place?
Yeah, it's all on the floor.
You know what? I've got video and photos of it.
Yeah, I figured you would.
We're gonna have to try to get over this mess. Exercise bike, more machinery, just more bottles. See how far we can get. whole bunch of TVs here. Whoa, typewriters. More typewriters. Lots of washing machines. Almost look like security monitors and then a TV. Yes, I thought I remembered. There's a blackboard here with a seat. And I had written something on it a long time ago. It's not there anymore. I don't think anything's going to stay on that. Another little tool area back here. Not really going to climb over there. Bunch of old fish tanks. What a crazy, crazy place. All the washing machines and dryers everywhere. Crawl space with another. That's a wine jug, I would say. But who knows? We're gonna be filthy when we get out of here.
That's an understatement.
Yeah. And then the old oven says Banner on it. Never heard of Banner. Guy's also not around in whatever years this would have been used. Come on. Yeah, those stairs are screwy to come down, eh?
Yeah.
Not fun. Now we get to go back up on.
My foot went through upstairs.
Yeah, on the landing part?
Yeah, I didn't know it was weak, and my foot went right through it.
Oh, your foot went right through?
Yeah.
I stepped on it and it kind of bowed down twice.
Oh, okay.
What is that bottle you pulled out?
Beaver brand. I've never heard of it.
Beaver? Punch dry? Weird. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Let's get out of this basement. What an incredible explorer. This house is a complete mess. I am as dirty as you can get. I feel like I have dirt and grime everywhere. Some really cool and creepy finds. What an awesome one. I'm so glad we got it again before it's gone. Just so much to see. So many unique things that you would find in an explorer. I'm going to quit blabbing. Let me know what you all think. If you saw anything I missed, please let me know in the comments. And as always, I'll see you on the next adventure.